we looked for somewhere that would be quite challenging for a normal bike and thought, well, let's make an adventure of it. We found the steepest, most challenging hill in the area, one which we'd never ever ridden before, and we set off into the hills with our average fitness, a sense of adventure and a little bit of Levo assistance.
My motivation for wanting to see this ride happen is just to get, go outside our everyday area and attempt going up a climb that, isn't really considered a bike riding climb because of how steep it is.
Riding up the trail was very steep, very loose and wet in places, so it was pretty challenging.
There's sections that are quite enjoyable, especially when you're on a Levo, but the majority of it is actually going up, up, up. And there are also sections where you've got a fair amount of water that's seeping out of the hill. You couple that with loose rocks, then add your 20 kilos of gear on top of that. It's suddenly it's quite technical just for climbing on a fire road.
Pretty impressive part of the bike is the way it manages the weight. It really doesn't do any kind of trail damage and erosion.
It's not a throttle powered bike, so you don't have this wheel spin when it gets steep. It's still only assisting the effort that you're putting into the bike. So the pedal assist nature of the Levo just means that you've got this ability to go up this huge mountain, but under your own steam without slipping, and still just this constant drive that allows you to make it to the top without having to get off. And it's just, it was amazing to think that we're only 2 hours from our town and we're in a completely different world. You're getting all these hints along the way of how much further it is to the top, and you'll go through the campsite and there's still a couple of 100 meters of fairly dense forest before you actually reach the lookout. And that's that whole excitement. Even after quite a few hours of riding, you're suddenly just on top of that mountain and just looking out for, it's incredible.
That was pretty amazing. I haven't seen anything like that before. Just being able to see for, potentially hundreds of kilometres from one point, it's pretty amazing.
Standing basically on the edge of the cliff was amazing. Really 360 degree view, and we got there right on dusk. Camping was great. The setup of the where our camp spot was nice and open.
It's just an exposed sort of spot. The weather was incredible. Really got lucky there.
Yeah, we just got into it, got our tents up. Few laughs getting the tents together, and it was a really nice spot, nice and sheltered from the elements. Yeah.
Sun rose over the clouds. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Looked like another ocean above the ocean, so to speak.
Yeah, we walked up to Carey's Peak, took the AeroPress and the little cookers, and we had a brews on the summit.
It was a pretty cool morning. Probably won't forget that.
The highlight for me would have been definitely coming back down the steep trail. It was pretty fun. Let it out, get loose.
Everyone was pretty excited once we sort of rolled out of the campsite and started pointing it downhill. And yeah, it's when something is as steep as that to go up, you instantly know, especially coupled with a backpack full of gear, how quickly you're going to be coming back down it. But nothing comes close to that, as far as the speed and the setting and just even the stability of how the bike feeling so planted with the extra weight on your back. You actually feel quite safe coming back down, and it's very, very cool.
having a lunchtime swim, and just experiencing the area, like not just riding, was good.
And just the whole untouched feel of the river was just, it's amazing up there.
Pretty fun long descent. It's pretty amazing to not have to earn it. The bike really did the work for us there, and got to just enjoy the ride back down. Some of us had 20 kilos of stuff strapped to ourselves in our bikes, so it's pretty amazing to be able to do that kind of thing by bike.
Shore bombing back down was amazing, but it's a feeling you can chase elsewhere, but you just can't seem to feel that sense of history and see something as beautiful as what we experienced up there. It's an incredible part of the world and something I won't forget.